Hello everyone, welcome to ACE Gaming. Today I'm continuing my WoW Hardcore adventure on my Druid, and hopefully I'm gonna hit 32, which is the level that my last Druid died at. So that would be fantastic. And yeah, one of my thoughts was to quest a little bit in the Shimmering Flats today. I'm level 31 right now. So that might be my plan for right now. Alex says, hi Ace. Hi Alex, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. And I'm a Furbolg right now, so I came here, like, I logged on earlier when I had a little break just to do some running around. So what I did is I ran down all the way here and I leveled up my my weapon skill actually and my defense while doing so. I was really proud of myself. Picked up the quest, got the flight path in Perilous, made all my way through the Shimmering Flats, picked up a quest there that sent me to Wretched, which I also handed in, so now it sends me back to the Shimmering Flats. And then I made my way all the way down here to Tunneris, to Gachastan, to get the flight point. And I heartstoned to Booty Bay thinking, oh, maybe I can grab a world buff. I didn't manage to get the world buff, but when I then went back to Wretched and wanted to fly down to Gachastan, I realized that I missed a connecting flight path of Theramore Isles, which I didn't get yet. So yeah, we gotta go to Theramore Isles to be able to go down to Gachastan and do some quests in the Shimmering Flats. Alex says, saw the stream notification, I clicked the stream. Yeah, I've been busy. World of walking around, yeah, exactly. It was a lot of walking around. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, good thing is I have the teleport Moonglade, so I can fly to Aubergine. Aubergine? I don't know why I always call it Aubergine. It just like stick to my mind ever since the start. And then from there I can take the boat to Manethil Harbor and then take the boat to Theramore Isle. So yeah, I'm a Furbolg right now. Ouch, that hurt. Yeah, at the start, because I always like quested in this area, and at the start when I was new to the game, I couldn't remember what that village was called, but I had to go there so much, and then like I made myself, in German we call it like a donkey bridge. Basically, like if you have something to remember, like if you have like a quick path to remember something, it's a donkey bridge. So I made myself the donkey bridge of calling it Aubergine to like remember the name of it and have like a reference with like my friends of what I was talking about. Alex says, well, some of the night elves look purple like eggplants. They do, yeah. By the way, Alex, how is the music for you? Is it like good volume? Is it a little bit too loud or too low? Yeah, I walked around. No, actually, like when I went through the barrens and leveled up my mace skill, I walked around hitting low-level mobs with my mace to level up my 200 mace. So I did a little bit of the running in my humanoid form. Volume and music are okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, if you check, like, I can show you here. Skills. 200 maces, 151 out of 155. I'm super proud of myself. I even put on my intellect gear from healing to level it up quicker. It still took super long. Yeah, I was just doing some like basic things on the side and used my break for that while I was eating something. And yeah, my defense is now really good too with 153 out of 155. I actually had a close call, kind of, where I got like below 30% health when I was training my skills, because like in the barrens, like I think here, maybe around here, they're like these Silithith like insects, and they multiply, and I wasn't like looking, I was just kind of like AFK hitting, and they multiplied, and then there were like so many of them, and they were all hitting me, and I just heard my health warning, and I had to like, I was just like, okay, target dummy and out. So got a little bit, they were like level 24 or so I got a little bit reckless. Romson says, hey Ace, hey Romson, how are you doing? I wanna quest a little bit in the Shimmering Flats, and I got the flight points earlier, but I forgot that I don't have the connecting flight point of Theramore Isles. Alex says, those bugs, yeah, they're scary, yeah. I was glad I had a target dummy there, like, I mean, I could have health pod and stuff like that as well, like, I would have probably survived if I wouldn't have had target dummies, but it was just like, yeah, it was a little bit stupid. Romson, terrible. Just had to petri out of AQ20. Lost 3 people. Oh no. Oh no, Romson, that's so sad. I'm super sorry to hear that. I'm glad that you made it out though, Romson. Kavai says, Ace, you're up late again? I am. Although right now it's 9 o'clock, I think that's still decent time. But I don't think I'll be playing till super late. Alex says, oh damn, Romson. Was it a head run? Oh yeah, I needed to take the boat. Oh, a few low levels. You want a buff too? Really scuffed run today, but miscommunication was the reason of the death. Oh no, that makes it even worse. If it like could have been avoided, you know. I mean, yeah. Sorry, Romson. You got your backstep book though. At least, I guess. A little bit like a reading lecture to end the night. Learn how to backstab better. Who is it? Is there actually... I don't remember. Can you actually read them? And is there like a text inside? And what does it say? Like who wrote the book? Like who's the backstabbing master? Kawai says, I had a question for you, Ace. Is there a certain way we can put in a formal request for looks in race mods? A formal request? I mean, if it's just small things, you can just like post it under the comments of the mod when it comes out, or under some of my other mods, and I'll try to include it. If you mean more like a commission, I would say you can probably reach out to me on Instagram or so, and I'll try to have a look at that. I'm currently checking like the Instagram messages the most and trying to respond to them within 1 or 2 days. So yeah, if it's more like a commission type of thing, then there, and if not, just like maybe if it's just a smaller wish for something, just in the comment section of another of my race mods, or if that race mod, when it comes out, I always like have like some time where I still do changes. So if like, I don't know, the Myconauts come out and you have like a specific wish for a Myconaut, you could write it there in the comments when it's out, and then I can still include it. Yeah, you can. All right. So now it's a little bit of waiting time with the boats. Oh yeah, I also saw this strawberry ice cream. I had to buy some. Saw it in the Shimmering Flats. I thought it was hilarious. Kawaii says, nice, thanks for the info. Yeah, you're welcome. The sad thing is I was hoping that it also like looks like more like a sweet or something, but it just looks like the standard bread when you eat it. I thought it was a funny thing. Oh, we're still here in the harbor. Getting a little bit impatient. Come on, boat. There we go. If I would be doing fishing, I could just use these downtimes to fish, but I'm taking boats so rarely because of my nice teleports. I think this is the first time that I'm taking a boat, because I think I got a teleport to Stormwind by Vladots, if I remember correctly, or by Lake maybe. So, yeah. First boat ride of this little level 31 night elf. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna jump in the water here to be a little bit faster. Oh no, I don't need to go to the flight point. Ah, it's still a little bit faster. Especially as a seal. Whew! Oh, strangle kelp. Nice. Maybe it levels up my herbalism. So you get taxi rides all around the world from guildies. I mean, yeah. If you have a mage that you're friends with that is like higher level and you need to get to a place and they're free, they'll usually give you a teleport there. Or like there are usually guildies that give like teleports to Stormwind after buffs in Booty Bay and stuff like that. Alex says, good, good. Yeah, it's really nice to have. Oh, isn't there a quest? Oh, I think it's a lower level quest that sends you to Theramore. I could also, if we're there either way, level up my first aid. I think that's possible now. This dwarf lady, I always liked her because she looks like the grandma of my first character that I made. Like the same hairstyle and just like an old face, but like similar eyes and stuff. So in my priest, I always repeat that she's a part of the ASE clan. I have some berry tea in a big glass. I'm gonna use the downtime today better to stay a little bit hydrated. After my unhealthy night yesterday with like a lot of sweet things and pizza. Alex says she does look badass. Yeah, she does. She looks really cool. That's why I always say the Stormwind guards look so boring, you know? Like, if this is just a Menethil Harbor sentry. I mean, this male sentry looks like so much cooler than the Stormwind guards, too. He kind of has a little, like, crop top thing going on. I realized that. Oh, look, and she looks like she's also... Oh, it's the same dwarf lady. They're twins. Rumsen says, huh? True that, but tall gnomes are all the same. You and your tall gnomes thing with dwarves. That's insulting for the good dwarves. They're not just tall, they're sturdy too. Sturdy and strong. Gnomes are just weak. They just have a lot of intellect, you know. Intellect and nimbleness. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? These downtimes. I even try to like minimize the running and traveling times by having that little run earlier on. It still takes so long. But yeah, it's part of the game. I usually always used it to chat with guildies when I had downtime like this, but now that I'm in live chat with you, I usually use it to live chat with you all. And it's also nice because sometimes in hardcore I feel like I can't always respond so well to chat. So like in these times it feels like more natural. The boat is arriving. Oh yeah, did I change my gear or do I still wear my intellect gear? I changed it back to the amazing gear that Romson made for me. Ooh. I was close. Can just stand here and enjoy the sunset, sailing off to the sunset. Where's the sunset? I just see the sunlight, but not the sunset. McFlea says, let's go, Romson. Ah, where is the sun? Is it? Is it already behind the horizon? We're just getting like the last rays of sunlight. Romson says, yay, me. Alright, now it's waiting. Oh no, I was about to say it's waiting for the ship to depart, but we're already departing. Those engineering goggles that I got at level 10 lasted me for so long. I should probably also update my engineering a little bit. The target dummy that I popped earlier on with the insects went down so quickly. Yeah, maybe some better dynamite would be cool too. How are you doing, McFlea? Good to see you in chat. The moon is up. The sun is down already. I love the Shimmering Flats for questing at nighttime because like also it's like the WoW classic day and night cycles are based in real life time, right? So if you can only play at a certain time, you always only play at, like, if you can only play at night, you'll always be in the game at night, right? And if you can play at different times, it will like feel like that time of the day in game too, which makes it super immersive. And yeah, so there are some zones that I really like playing at night in because I just love the aesthetics at night. I mean, look at this, is really beautiful right now. We get such a nice sunset. Discovered Theramore Isles. Let's see how the Theramore guards look, if they look cool or not. Not really. I'm disappointed. Yay, new flight path. I should maybe even do some quests here. Could pick up the High Breach Venom maybe, so that if I wait for RFK at some point, I can do that while waiting. Thank you, Kawai. I'll check it out later. I think it's the one inside this house. Yeah, it's this quest. Didn't get the other quest for the zone yet. So I'm just gonna fly now to Gadget's 10 to then go to the Shimmering Flats from there. And then we'll finally have made it. What is this weird bark that like they're running backwards like that? That's so funny to see. But also so confusing. Like, I guess if you're in a group with someone, it can be confusing. Oh, nice, finally. Now I unlocked everything here. Alright. Soon to be there. I was even thinking for a second making my Hearthstone there. With the priest it's always so nice. If I got engineering, I like to level it up. If I don't do self-found, I like to level it up really fast. And then you can also get the Gadget Stand Teleporter, I think, at level 30. So yeah, it's really nice because you also got Featherfall, so you don't take the fall damage. You just use your feather. You don't have to buy like use a lip or something like that, right? Alex says, is that a health pot you're drinking IL? You could say so. I would say like, isn't like berry tea like rich in like iron and stuff like that? Kind of is like a health pot in a way. Vitamin C and stuff, so maybe more like a potion of constitution. The good ones, not like the energy drink ones, you know. Yeah, like Tanaris is also so nice at nighttime. Because it doesn't look like nighttime. It just looks like a weird, like, in-between state. Yeah, Elixir of Fortitude increases HP, exactly. That's what it is like. It feels so nice just flying through this zone, even though I'm not like questing here yet, because it feels so much more like higher level than when you're flying over, I don't know, Aberdeen or stuff like that, you know? Definitely this very different feeling. I also already sold some stuff. Cats have their 5 minutes. So here it's good to watch out a little bit, especially at lower level, to not trigger the flight path guy. So I like to go around here just in case. And it also feels so great in these like warmer climate zones to be in cheetah form. Is it pronounced cheetah? Like the type of cat that you have in travel form? The Shimmering Flats. Gonna be here for a while. So yeah, it's very specific type of zone. I also got some RFK quests already, which is nice. I might even have to delete some quests because there are so many quests that I can get here. Kind of like cheetah, but cheetah. It's a cheetah. Sounds a little bit like how a child would maybe say cheetah, you know? Alex says, very safe zone, honestly. Yeah, there's not that much that can go wrong here. The mobs are like quite nicely apart and stuff like that. So you just have, it's like a nice zone to just like grind some levels. And it gives great XP too. And it's like, especially at this level range, it's perfect. So that's also what got me the idea. A little bit of RP. That should do it. Peacefully grinding without any panic, exactly. Rocket car parts, so this is just collecting some stuff in here. What I like about this is also that like basically anything that you do here, anything that you run across is something that you need to kill for a quest in one way or the other. So there's no unnecessary kills, so to say. Just to save up some quest space, I'm gonna pick that up later on. And also the animations look cooler at night of like the racing cars. I always wondered but never tried out if like a racing car hits you if you take damage or if you die. Because it's hardcore, I never wanted to try that, but I'm also not going to try it. Just to be clear about that. Get vulture bones. Alright, that's from the birds. Did we miss something? That one. Back to cheetah form. Alright. I usually like to go this way around. I don't know why. It's just a habit. So I'm gonna do that right now as well. Maybe I can also use some scrolls or stuff to get space in my inventory. Nice, this looks better. I also bought some extra mana drinks in case I'm gonna run a dungeon and someone didn't get the mana drinks. That someone probably knows I'm talking about them. Alright. Time for cat form. I like cat form. Nice, there's a vulture up already. John says, hello Ace, how are you doing today? Hey John, I'm doing good today. How about you? Would be nice to be a skinner here. I miss that, like, you can't, like, that they fixed the bug where you could, like, backstab them from the front. That was just so much fun. He's gonna be the next one. Ooh, 34, let's see. Yeah, it definitely hits a little bit harder. Oh, no, I forgot about the damn gaze. I should have not forgotten about that. I just got like, oh no. John says doing pretty good, getting ready to watch an American Werewolf in London. An American Werewolf in London? I don't get that meaning. Alex says, you do pretty good damage as well. Yeah, the stun with the gaze. Yeah. Yeah, because right now they also give me great XP. Also with like the mobs that are like orange, because you do miss a lot of attacks, it can be useful to just apply, try to apply your damage over time effects, because once you have them applied, you're good, right? So that's what I usually try to do, because then even if you miss some normal attacks, you're still gonna have damage on them. $460 XP, oh, but I still have rested XP. Let's see, maybe we can get a bone. Sometimes the quest where you just have to kill a lot of mobs can be annoying to do. Like, I feel like I have to be in the mood for that. But when I'm in the mood for it, it just feels like so zen and relaxing to do. I didn't change my skill tree yet, so I still have some skills in what's it called again? This one, Furor, which gives me some rage when I transform back to cat form. Not rage, energy. John says it's a movie made in 1981, my favorite werewolf movie of all time. Oh, that sounds awesome. I hope you're having a good time rewatching it then. Do you have like popcorn, everything? No Sleep Stories says, hey, welcome back. Thank you. How are you doing, No Sleep Stories? How was your time? All right. So gotta keep my eyes open for the parts. Popcorn and Twizzlers. What are Twizzlers? Is it like chocolate or something like that? It's dodging my dots. Nice, another vulture bone. Oh, and my first rocket car part. Liquor. Okay. Or licorice. Is that like the black stuff? I don't know how else to describe it. It has like very particular taste. It's like very popular in Northern Europe. 35, huh? I don't think they pull together if I attack one of them, but I don't really want to risk it with those guys, so just go over here. The good thing is turtles are usually really tanky, but they don't do that much damage. No Sleep Story says, I've been very good, very sad about the turtle WoW news, but they seem to be resilient. Yeah, I heard that. So how is it gonna continue with turtle WoW from now on? Is it gonna continue at all? So we just fought the 35 turtle, and so this turtle should be easier to fight, seeing that it's 34. Dodge, 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 dodge. Story of my life, searching for the right time to hit the target. Alright, that is strawberry flavored, not the black licorice. No Sleep Story says, according to them it is, but we shall see. Well, fingers crossed. What are you? 33. That's a good level. Mana burn. I should remember to like check their levels a little bit more. John says, sing ASE, sing. Hey, I'm singing a little bit in between. I also feel now that I have like the music, the in-game music when I'm not in a dungeon on like loop, it like inspires me to be a bit more musical. Right, so no Sleep Story's theory is that Blizzard is only going after Turtle WoW to release their own Classic Plus. I mean, as sad as it is, but like I think that would make a lot of people really happy too. Like I know some people that would be interested in that. Let's see, will my mace level up from this turtle in WoW? Come on, one level in my mace skill at least for this performance towards the end. Isn't it a deed to like hit through like a turtle's thick armor with like a mace? That should reward you skill, shouldn't it? Oh, an herb. I'm actually gonna drink something and maybe eat some buff food. Yeah, the turtle shell. Cracked it open with the triangular mace. Come here. I wonder, can hunters get these as pets? They're pretty cool. That would be a dope pet to have. Nice, there's the little rocket again. It really, I love about Kalimdor that it always feels like you're really out there in the wild, you know, you're out in nature, like when you go on a hiking trip and you feel like, oh yeah, I left like the cities behind me, I'm out there. It feels like that. $35 again. So I probably got a heal in between. I didn't get any dots on him. I didn't get any off. I'm just missing everything. Oh no. Don't interrupt me. It said if I have to, like, if I build up all my points, but then like the damage doesn't even apply to it. Oh nice, a scorpion, we need them too. We need everything here. A scorpion. I put up my graphics quality when I came back to the game, and it makes like such a difference. I feel like I even enjoy it more now. Oh nice, I got another scorpion thing. I don't know if they have 100% drop rate. I don't remember. Let's see if this one has one as well. Level 32 would even be a little bit better for killing these mobs. And 31 would make it a little bit faster with some of them. Instead of missing the attacks. I mean, like this, it's fine too. It's just... I would wanna min-max it a little bit. But the XP is really nice nonetheless. Like, I feel like to the time I spent, maybe it's just like the feel, but even if it's just a feeling, it's fine too. I have the poison dot got me out of stealth there. So when they do their sleepy stun, you can walk away from it, if I remember correctly. I don't know if these guys do it. No, they do the mana burn. Behind us is just a trail of dead mobs. Yeah, I'm kind of happy. Let's get rid of this. My mana is a little bit low right now. When you do decide to sing, can you please do... One second. I'm gonna focus a little bit here. Kind of felt better in bear form with so little mana left. Gives me some more time to regen some mana so that I can heal up. And I'm again. Arthur's My Son. I don't know that song, so probably not. I don't think I'm gonna learn a whole new song that if I feel not that shy anymore. Alex says you sing, Ace. That's more like a rumor. I mean, I do like to sing, but it's more like, I don't know, at a campfire with friends type of stuff, you know? Not that I would feel comfortable sharing it with the world yet. I don't think I personally don't think it's good enough for that. I mean, I'm comfortable enough like to have my little like in-between things where like I have a song stuck in my ear where I just like sing it, but yeah, I'm a bit shy to just sing completely. Damn, this scorpion took so long to kill. Alright. That's a little bit more than half a level. Maybe Down by the River, you definitely know that one. I do know that one. You know what type of music I also like from video games is like from ESO, the Khajiit music. I really like that one. Right. I'm gonna approach this a little bit cleverer. So I gave it the debuff so that its armor is reduced, so I do a little bit more damage. So I was a little bit lazy with my approach, to be honest. But yeah, I don't want to spend forever on this. Khajiit like to sneak? Yeah, Shadowcat, da-da-da. Yo, that makes such a difference. I'm just lazy casting it out of like cat or bear form, so I always love to have it already at this level. Rose says, hey, how's the leveling? It's relaxed. I'm just here in the Shimmering Flats, killing everything that comes my way and doing some quests on the way. Alex says one of my cats is called Khajiit because they always look at me suspiciously. I definitely get that. One of my cats, like, it's ended up being called Cutesicles usually, but like the official name is Monkey D. Fluffy, kind of like from Monkey D. Luffy, but like, because she was so fluffed as like a little kitten that like I felt that would fit her, because she's crazy like Luffy and always jumping around everywhere and head first into danger. I wanted to approach it properly. Khajiit is innocent of this crime. They don't even say Khajiit, just say, this one did not commit this crime. That's more like the Khajiit talk in ESO, I feel like. Fiveclaw, what do you think about this one? She would never do such a thing.
Health warning.
Oh, man, that's annoying. Got my heal interrupted. Alright, I remember that these don't have 100% drop rate. I think I remember that. It would have been really nice for this quest to have the Oni world buff to just have a little bit more damage output. Would a cat be capable of killing a turtle by scratching it? Realistically, no. I don't know. Cat versus turtle, I could see the cat win, to be honest. Is that a patrol? Oh, perfect. There go our feathers, or whatever we need from them. Like the giant turtle, no. Probably not, but we're super cat. Kind of want to kill these vultures now. They were so nicely lined up, there was no one here. I enjoyed that feeling of solitude in the desert. That's Leia. See if we get some vultures. Is that the other Leia already? Maybe, right? The totems, I think before it was. Yeah, it's another layer. Key. Is what it is. Oh no, it wasn't a new layer yet. Or not? I don't know, I'm confused. Alright, I'm being a little bit lazy again. I'm just applying my fairy fire now and then going into cat form. I think also which zones I like depends a little bit as well on the music that the zones have in, because I'm one of the people that likes to have the in-game music on. I know not everyone does, but I feel like that adds so much to how you perceive a zone too. I'll rebuff myself. Always so good in buffing other people. dodged. Razor Ace says, no skinning Ace, easy money while leveling. I know. I went for engineering instead, herbalism and engineering. Herbalism fits better in the Druid feel if you have to decide between either or, you know? Another scorpion. Oh, more scorpions here. No, parry. Dodge. There we go. Unparry everything. How are you doing, Razor? Oh, nice. Yeah, it feels like they have complete, like 100% drop rate so far at least. Or I'm just getting really lucky with these scorpions. Alright. I guess this guy now will also drop one, right? Oh no, I was getting lucky. Got too optimistic there. That was that Druid 35. Oh. Just don't want to get another scorpion on me while I fight the turtle. Come on, turtle. Nice. I'm not gonna shapeshift right now to save up to have my mana regen a little bit more. Let's just try to layer again. There are too many dead turtles here. Always nice to be able to stealth when changing a layer. I don't know why it takes so long. I don't think there are other mobs than turtles here. But I'm not sure right now. Do you think we can go up there? And if so, I wonder if it's more like an evade spot or if it's like something where you can kite the turtles and they would follow you up if you would AoE some of them. Things to do while you layer. Explore the world. Yeah, I would think that there's probably an evade spot somewhere on this boat. So an evade spot is basically, if someone doesn't know that, it's basically a spot where they bug out and they can't hit you anymore. Alright, I'm just gonna fight this turtle and go over there. Dave says, hi Ace, hello. Hey Dave, how are you doing today? You finished with work already? It's probably around like 5 where you are, Dave, isn't it? 5 p.m., something like that. Alex says, hi, Dave. Alright, our layer switch didn't really work that well. PM, says Dave. And hi, Alex. Can't do that while stunned. Ethan is here too. Hoping stream didn't rewind this time. Hi Ace. Hey Ethan. Seems like you're just in time and caught up. I hope so, at least. You'll be able to tell now.
Health warning.
Everything is empty here. Dave asked Alex, what time is it where you are? And Ethan says, yeah, it didn't, thankfully. That's nice to hear. How are you doing, Ethan? Oh, nice, a scorpion. A bit more my level, which is nice. Gotta rebuff myself in a little bit too. Hey, spot of 6 venom sacks. Ethan says, I'm quite good, been playing VR these days. And Alex says, I'm in Romania. It's 11 o'clock. There's a rocket car part. Oh, and another scorpion. Swordsman VR and Paint the Town Red are my favorites. I never heard of them. What are they about? I never ever played VR, so it's like that's all very new to me. They're beat them up sandboxes. Alright. You gotta try if you ever get a chance. Sounds good. I will. It's always been very interesting for me for sure. I just haven't had, like, I don't think I know anyone that, in real life at least, that plays VR. Alex says, how is VR gaming? I haven't played it either. Tell us more, Ethan. We're all curious. Love the cat animations. If you get good controllers, it can be fun. What do you want to know about VR? I don't know. Is it true that it feels like sometimes you get like seasick or stuff like that? I'm slowly getting to the point where I feel the grind. I'm not made for AoE farming or stuff like, or just farming long times in general. Need a little bit of a change of pace sometimes. Oh, I had a scorpion on me. That's why I couldn't sneak. It happens to me if I play when I play on empty stomach, but if you aren't prone to motion sickness, you probably will be okay. That's so interesting that it can do that to you. That's like baffling. It's also really cool that it gets people that immersed. Alex says, did you ever try AoE Mage Ace? No, but I loved playing with AoE mages and a priest, and then having those two farm together is just so much fun. So yeah, that's something that I really like when playing with mages and a priest. It's just such a nice combination too. Adam says, how about TBC anniversary? How about that? If I'm going to play TBC, you mean, or how it's going to be? I would be up to try TBC. I think for me it's also a lot about the friends to play with in WoW, so yeah. But if I try TBC, I think I would try, or I would want to try something that is like trying hardcore in TBC, that like I set myself the goal, like if I die, it's game over or something like that. There are probably going to be some things that I can't do due to that. Some mechanics or stuff like that. Or where I have to do maybe exceptions if it's like not made for hardcore. And there's a raid that insta-kills you for something or stuff like that. How about you? Are you going to play a TBC anniversary? I mean, it's kind of like an easy thing to do because we all probably have dead characters that we could just transfer over, right, if we play hardcore. Alright, I think soon I have to turn off the loot music. It's getting really repetitive now, being in this zone for so long. After this turtle. Or maybe have a number of lives and you don't play after that number of lives. 10 lives, then if you die more than 10 times. Romson says, do we, Ace? Do we? I'm up, Romson. Are you up too? That would be nice. Alex will check TBC out for sure. Play an arrogant blood elf or something like that. Oh, if we die to some things. Oh, okay, now I get it. No, we don't, because we're the best. I like the optimism, Romson. Very encouraging prep talk. I'm just here killing some turtles. Music maybe? Yeah, loop music, there we go. I meant regarding having dead characters. You haven't lost a single 60 yet. Well, I did certainly lose some 60s. But that's impressive, Romson. Good on you. Alex also hasn't lost a 60 yet. Says legends never die.
Health warning.
I'm in a halfway point right now where I'm sometimes trying to click my health potions, but I remember in that same second that I have to press the button, and then I press the button while my mouse is over the health pot. Ramson says, exactly, I know you did, Ace. I know you know. Damn devs. Rose says, I've never hit 60 yet, not even on Season of Discovery. Well, that's good. There's a lot of content that you can still do then. That's new, which is awesome. Alex says, I haven't lost any 60s yet because I have no character up to 60. Okay, I see. Well, I know Romson does have multiple 60s, so... Yeah, you have two 60s that have been raiding the whole time. I think you also dinged 60 in like the 3rd week of the server, if I remember. Adam says, Season of Discovery was fun. I loved with the runes. Alex says, Rose, how was your day in the factory? Are you back at it today? Rumson says 1 on stitches, and this one is still the first jar. Yeah, on stitches, I never lost a 60. Or not to anything, like on the last day of our guild being on the server, I did. But like, in general, on stitches, like my 60 made it till the end. Till we left. But yeah, on this server, I've been unlucky. Maybe it's also because I tried to main Druid on this server for a while. But yeah, my priests have also been unlucky. I think it's a combination, probably. Alex says, what are you playing now, Romson? He's playing a rogue. Oh no, Rose has to get ready for another 12 hours of work. I'm sorry to hear that, Rose. That's a long time. Nice. Alex wishes good day to Rose. Adam says TBC versus Midnight. Midnight is the new one, right? That like will come out soon. Or is it out already? I was thinking of giving Retail WoW a chance. I don't know if it would catch my attention as much. Ramson, you played a little bit of Retail while you were in your hardcore break, right? How was that for you? Out soon, gotta be the new Sims. I really like housing in games, to be honest. Like, that's why you mean the new Sims, right? I even made a housing mod for Baldur's Gate 3 to have housing included in it. Alex says, yeah, you want to play the Haranir. Yeah, exactly, that's why. And I want to play that Legion remix type of thing, because when I tried out Retail before, I leveled up in the Legion region and it was just so much fun and I really enjoyed that area. So I would love to do some questing in Legion and level up maybe a Shaman and a Druid. Early 2026, okay, that still takes some time. But you have to do a quest to unlock them. Oh, is it like an allied race or is it like a intro quest like that beginners can do? Or do you have to have like a level 60 of another race? I don't know what the max level is in Retail. Ramson says correct. It was fine, but it quickly gets boring for me because of the non-hardcore elements, I guess. Or because of the way the game is made. Like, oops. To know. Okay. Alright. You probably all heard the story of how my last level 60 priest died to a disconnect. I get scared with disconnects. If I get that again, it's time for me to end the session. Phew. See how it goes. Alex says, once you play hardcore, you can't go back, huh? I guess that's how it might be, yeah. And you try to convince everyone to join hardcore too. I got better with it. I feel like I'm not trying to convince people anymore. At least I'm not trying to convince any of you guys, but like in my private life I do try to convince a lot of people that don't even play WoW too, or that are not gamers. I'm just like, you know what, you should really try out hardcore WoW. Alex says that Orc Warrior was rude. That Orc Warrior, I think because I was lagging, he did, I was even attacking it on his screen. I think I was just lagging so much that that was the thing. Alex says, oh, your level 60 died to a DC. Yeah, my last level 60. Rose says, oh my god, I can't wait for Remix to come out. I had so much fun on Mr. Pandaria Remix. And you get also cosmetics and stuff, right? Although I'm not a big, at least in Classic, I'm not like, there are no cosmetics and I don't really miss it. Let's say it like that. In the remix things, you can also run raids and stuff, right? It's not just open world stuff. It's like also normal dungeons and raiding content. Or is it like differently built in those remix things? Romson says, and easy access to all the mounts from that expansion Bible. Oh, really? The only mount I would want to get is like the Raven form as a flying mount for druids that you can do if you get like... I got that on the character that I leveled up in Legion. I got that cool Raven mount. That also someone I think can ride on you as a raven in like your flying form. Everything? Oh really, to all the things, but what about the people that actually did the content when it was relevant? Doesn't that kind of like feel like diminishing their rewards or like the uniqueness of having done the content when it was actually out? Romson says, and people will quickly find a way to abuse it and get overpowered and everything gets easy. Yeah. True. I mean, but is that a bad thing? It's kind of like games gotta kind of like adjust with that, right? Like, I mean, I am kind of like a little bit overpowered with my gear that you made me or stuff like that in a way too, right? If you go with that mentality, or do you mean like in other ways of like abusing mechanics and stuff like that? Hello, I can't really... Crypto Jockey, I think, is asking, you only stream on YouTube, not Twitch. So far I only stream on YouTube. I'm generally open to also stream on Twitch, but I'm gonna give myself some more time before I do that because I'm still new to this. I started streaming like 1 month ago. So I thought this was a rocket car part. Like all of these, I was like, oh my god, there's so many rocket car parts around. Look at this, but it's just this one piece. The one piece. Ramsey says, as far as I've heard, you can't get the mage tower things, etc., or they will be recolors. Oh, okay. But that's still... I'm just excited to do the content, to be honest. Like, that whole, like, druid questing was just, like, super cool. And it's gonna be nice to, I think, do it when there are other people and when it's not just... Because, like, when I was, like, leveling up in that area when it wasn't relevant, there was just, like, no one really around, so it felt very lonely in, like, the zones. Ramson says, abusing the way the remix is made. In Mist of Midaria remix you could get coins to buy stats, etc., and people quickly farmed frogs on Timeless Owl, which made them OP so fast, so devs had to nerf new farm spots every other day. Well, gamers will be gamers. I think it's just like, that's what I sometimes like about like single player games. It's like, if you want to be overpowered, you're not gonna harm anyone. Just sometimes sad in like multiplayer games because it will make other people kind of feel like less strong, or if it like changes the dynamic of like the players with each other, that's kind of expected for you to be that OP and to abuse the systems, then I feel like it becomes maybe even a little bit toxic. But if it's just like, if you don't abuse the systems and you're not OP, but just like, you know, do your normal things well, And if that's fine for other people, I feel like then I personally at least don't really mind if people like do this type of like tricks. But I can see how it's really annoying for players that just want to play the game a little bit more balanced, so to say. Oh wow, you mean OP as in one person that had been in the early farms could solo that hardcore version of every raid in the expansion? Okay, that is very OP. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, that sounds very intense. There's another scorpion. We're slowly getting closer towards the end of the quests. Most of them, at least. Crypto says, alright, I have to go to bed. Work tomorrow. Enjoy your night. Thank you so much. Enjoy your night too and sleep well. Maybe see you around the next days. Bye bye. Sneaky, sneaky. Da-da-da, shadow cat. The only good thing if they block my attacks is I can do another cool attack. I like the attack where the cat goes up like that and then claws down from the top. I also realized when I don't do it all the time, but I sometimes add timestamps to like some dungeon runs and stuff. And I realize when I do that, I kind of have to rewatch the whole thing to put like the right times. And I realize how many times I'm just like humming things like to myself. And I never realized that I do that before. So I just find out some new things that I didn't knew about myself by seeing myself recorded on stream. Nice. I was like, oh, this is probably like before that none of them are rocket core parts, but all of them, all 4 are rocket core parts. So that should complete that quest for us. Rocket car parts. Oh no, never mind, it won't complete it, but getting close to completion. As Alliance, you gotta be careful. Back there is a Horde outpost where the guards attack, so don't go close to that if you play Alliance. You don't see me. I'm not here. Alright, time to train my mace. Alex says, rocket cars. It's like the Rocket Man song just for the cars. It's like if they would have a cover version as advertisements for their rocket cars, you know, that's what they would probably choose as like a song and have it like remixed. It's like rocket car, fly me through the shimmering flats. Not a turtle. Oh. Good that they're not higher level. I'm trying to kill the bird first because the turtle doesn't do as much damage. And this turtle is more tanky, so kind of like my plan is to kill the bird and then I'm gonna stun the turtle and heal up. Oh nice, now we got a bone. Still no more turtle shells though. Don't need that one. I do need the scorpions though. I always love from the Deadly Boss mods how it pops up which type of boss the raid guildies or the guildies that are doing raids are facing at the moment. You know, right now they just faced Jindo the Hexer and defeated him in 32 seconds. Things like that I always love seeing. Nice, got all the rocket car parts. Forgot to drink. Romson says, you missed my whisper. I'm sorry, Romson. When did you whisper me? Oh, there. Your check time. Ooh, that sounds nice. Got these goggles ever since level 10. These shoulders made by you since level 23. The glowing Thresher cape. The tunic of Westfall. Those nice braces made by you, Romson. The gloves made by you. The belt made by you. Yeah, I have these pants from level 19. And these feet. Feels still okay. That's a nice thing about a druid, like, compared to a warrior, you're not that gear reliant. Oh no, I have all the rocket parts, that's right. Don't stun me. Like this, I'm not gonna miss another Whisper of You, Romson. Got you focused now. Mana low, we don't care. So nice as a druid that I can be and then still do damage. Well, not completely though. I don't know why, but that vortex thing looks dangerous. I don't want to mess with that. Maybe it's still like from the elementals in the in Westfall that like keep me a little bit cautious with elementals. Alex says, get those potion buffs. Which potion buffs? Oh yeah, the real life potion buffs, exactly. Yeah, I was a little bit slow there. It's getting tired. It's getting late. Cuticles! Hello! Wanna cuddle? Come here. Come. My cat. Hello. Wanna say hi to the stream? Of course. You own this desk. This is a necessary break. The real one. The real Cuticles, not the one from my mods. She's usually not so cuddly, so when she is cuddly I have to take advantage of it. This is the Monkey D Fluffy cat. Here you can see her. And she likes to go on shoulders. She's like a pirate cat. She loves to do this. And then she loves to get like carried around the apartment. And like when she was a baby, I got her from the animal protection. She no, can you see her head? She grew up with like 3 dogs, so she has like some dog behavior things, like she's wiggling with her tail sometimes. Oh, right now she's super interested in the screen and the things moving on it. Wanna get down? Alright, then I'm gonna continue playing. Goodbye. Cat from IRL. It's the kitty's desk and you rent it out as a course. Yeah, it's the same with the chair. As soon as I get up from the chair, like she immediately goes onto the chair. It's like her chair, you know? Carried around like a floof. Yeah, she's amazing. Lifts up my mood a lot. And the high level turtles again. Romson says, got 2 new items for you. Oh, nice. Thank you, Romson. I would guess probably shoulders and hands. Do you want me to lock my bank alt right now, or do you want to do that later? What does fit you best? Seeing that my mail is still bugged. Oh, finally, another shell. I wonder if the higher level ones have a higher drop rate too. Alright, I need 5 more vulture bones, 2 more turtle shells, 1 more scorpion, and then I need to kill a total of 9 crystal things. I'm gonna try to go back like that again. Gonna hand this one maybe in right now. Correct. Up to you. Logging out soon, so it would be nice if you could log, I guess. Yeah, I can do that. Let me log out here at this campfire. With the tall gnome and the gnome. This might actually also be a good point for me to log out now that I see what time it is. Might just do the trading with you, Romson, and then head to bed as well. I'm on Ace Bank. Oh, there you are on your standard spot. Busy as always. Thank you so much. This is awesome. Appreciate it. Gonna send it over. Or actually, I'm gonna send it over later on. I have to find that weird E letter again with the 2 dots on top of it that I always have to look up to send myself some stuff. So it was the barbaric pants and shoulders. I'm gonna put them here so I don't forget. Yeah, this is gonna make a big difference. Actually, let me check if I can get a headpiece that is better. Like, I like the leather headpiece from the Worgens. That should be my level now. That is available. Ooh, that's expensive at the moment. Oh no, here's one that is reasonable. It's level 27. But it looks so good. Or a gardener head. What do you guys think? Isn't that an E with an umlaut? That's what the symbol is called, right? In German it's called an umlaut, but we don't have an E like that in German, so I don't have it on my keyboard. We have an A like that, and an U like that, and an O like that, but we don't have an E like that. Yeah, the Druid head at level 40 is fantastic. That's true. You know what? Seeing that that's a nice helmet at level 40, I'm just gonna get this one until level 40 and have the look that I like. So that's definitely gonna be an optical upgrade. Right now I kind of like want to send everything over. It's getting better and better here. E with umlaut. Oh my, there are like multiple different ones. Alright, I copied it. Oh, there's shiny. This priest. Check out his cool gear. It's really dope. It's our priest class leader at the moment. Alex says sometimes you upgrade the stats, sometimes you upgrade the looks. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he just logged out. Yeah, Rumson, you do look good too with your gear. Come on, I'm gonna inspect you too. I think I inspected you before. But I do have to say, just optically, the priest's tier sets look a lot cooler. I'm sorry, Rumson, but that's the way it is. Alex says, ooh, right, that he doesn't get an umlaut. Benediction for the priest. Yeah, I mean, benediction is so cool looking. Like, imagine being priest class lead and not being a tall gnome. True. That should be a guild kick for sure, right? Your shoulders are so bad right now. They do look like sometimes like I feel like high level things look like they're from level 20 or something like that, you know. Your shoulders unfortunately right now look a little bit like that. I needed to log over. Oh, and I don't have a mailbox here.
What's on your mind? Walk with you. Good. Walk with you.
Alright, I am going to run back to the inn in Gadgetstan to get my cool new stuff from the bank. Not from the bank, from my bank vault from the mailbox. But Rumson, you do have nice gear. I don't think you have to complain about it. I mean, I know the urge to get better gear, but your character looks fine. I get a cool new helmet and new shoulders and pants. Might even be able to get rid of my second pair of pants for healing. I think they also had some intellect on them, right? You don't have any raid gear? How comes? Or barely any? You got all the enchanting recipes instead, I guess. Shiny's there. I feel judged, Romson. Romson says as you should. Am I seeing you guys in chat, like behind or something? Shiny, I saw you in Storm and you looked really cool. Ramson has some, but not armor-wise. Yeah, you had like the ring and stuff. Well, not everyone can have cool visual upgrades like I do now. At level 31. How are you doing, Shiny? It's good to see you. Robson. It's like, Nelf is something special for priests. That's true. You have a soft spot for Nelfs. Why is that? Let me get out of form so I can see it. Ah, good old level 31 they are, right? Barbaric shoulders. 30. Good old barbaric shoulders. Always nice to have. Some new pants, and now to make the look complete, the tribal headdress. Looks like we're a ninja warrior or something. A druid ninja. Romson says the whole vibe, their zones, it's just amazing. By far the best. Yeah, I do feel the same way. I really love their zones and the lore of them too. Alright everyone, seeing that it's getting towards 11 o'clock for me, and I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours, I'm gonna take this chance and log out here in a cozy hammock. I hope you all had a great time. I had a lot of fun chatting with you. Thanks for passing by, and yeah, I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow. I have a little bit less of a busy day tomorrow, so I might even schedule some things around and play a little bit earlier, but I'll see spontaneously. And have a good night if you have a night now, or a nice evening, morning, whatever it is. And yeah, sleep well for those who also have to go to bed like me. Alex also says, have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.